Hey guys, I'm Janet on occasion, and today we are carrying on with our Mother Ostankya campaign, and we're about to wipe out Marathi. This is her last bastion, the ancient city of Quintex. Ancient like Marathi, the HAG. We really shouldn't throw stones, should we? Yeah, shouldn't throw stones in glass houses, or, glass houses of Quintex. We are literally a HAG. Anyway, we are going to fight her, and, I look forward to it. Okay, let's get stuck in, shall we? So our bats can storm the walls. Spiders and wood things of woods, can charge into the front line. I don't know what to do with the Voidinov's brawlers. Maybe climb the walls? Maybe not a terrible idea. Perhaps. The Akshina, they can snipe and stalk. So stalk means they can hide anywhere, and snipe means they can just shoot and they don't get revealed, which is insane, frankly. Absolutely bonkers. So let's move you guys forward. You lot are going to go straight for them, and you lot head over there. Awesome. And I guess you guys can move up too. Is that everybody? Yep, everybody's busy. We might lose the bats pretty quickly. I don't mind. As long as we can deal with the dark shards, I am happy. Alright, this is looking pretty good. And let's use a Doom Bolt and hit most of their own guys there, which is pretty funny. Nice. Okay, now you lot can move up over here too. We're going to suffer some big damage on those Cossars, aren't we? Yeah, until this drops. Okay, it seems to be we're chasing them off pretty well though. And they're really going all in on these bats, which is great. Great to see. Almost through the walls already. Okay. Start hitting them with them flock of dooms. Or flocks of doom, rather than flock of dooms. Get them with the flock of dooms. Okay, start pushing up that way. You guys are going to shoot whoever you like, aren't you? That's fine. You do you. You do you. Alright, who are we going to murder? Not sure yet. Oh, so one fun ability, which I didn't really mention in the last episode. And by didn't really mention, I mean I didn't mention. This guy, the Incarnate Elemental of Beasts, he's actually got his own Flock of Doom thing. So he's doing a Flock of Doom just by being around enemies, which is really cool. It's just a passive damaging ability, which is really great to have. But it doesn't really make him like an anti-infantry unit, because he's still got big anti-large damage. So really what you want to do, because he's anti-large, to think, oh, so, I don't know, attack cavalry? No. Charge him straight down the front line and attack whatever is big in the front line. Do huge single damage to whatever needs killing. Alright, and all the infantry that's backing up that thing that you're beating will just take damage. And so it'll aid your front line while taking out the big threat within it. So that's kind of how it's done, in my mind. That's kind of, that's their job. So I'm not enjoying that they're out of range here. That's frustrating, to say the least. Okay, let's hit with one of these. Let's try and shoot these dark shards, shall we? You're doing okay over there. Let's get you to climb up, shall we? And maybe we should get some of you inside here too. Alright, more Flock of Doom, please. And wow, okay, we've been just decimating them. Well done. Good to see. God, those mortar strikes. Oh, they're very good, aren't they? They really are very good. Let's destroy that platform. So there's a couple of masters in here. And they've got anti-large, which is a problem. Let's go Wissen's Wild Form on the big lad. These are the babies, right? Yep, got the babies fighting spears. Perfect. Okay, you're getting a bit stuck there, aren't you? Attack them, maybe. Sure, why not? Alright. You can move in. I'm not sure what we'd hit with the Block of Doom, honestly. Let's just get stuck in, shall we? And hit him with an Amber Spear. Oh, hello. That's just an unrelated creature. Okay, how are we doing? Yeah, looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, looks pretty good. Now, where is that woman? Oh, there she is. Hello. Hi. We're about to come for you. Oh, ooh, yep, she's about to run. Excellent. She really didn't stand a chance there. Just had to watch everyone get murdered. Sorry, Morathi. I know you know, your hat makes you look like some kind of woodland creature, but it's not enough. We can see through your disguise. Even if you're wearing antlers. Decisive victory. Okay, didn't lose any units, which is surprising. I thought we'd lose the bats. I was being very, I was basically just using them as like a... like artillery. Just, yeah, fire it and call it a day. Didn't expect them to come back. So... Let's loot and occupy. Just for the sake of it. Okay, got a Ritual Enforcer. That's fun. The Orthodoxy shall be obeyed in all matters. I don't think that makes any sense for Mother Ostankya to get him. But the effect is good. But an alternate person would be good here, because she does not care about the Orthodoxy. She is literally, like, you know, of the old ways. None of this newfangled, all these newfangled gods. Cauldron of Power. She got her cauldron. Nice. So, simmering with powerful arcane brews, the hag's curses and incantations take shape to summon forth the spirit magic of the land, which is very nice. Puts up our winds and magic power reserve capacity. Hero success chance goes down for enemies, so, you know, less likely to be attacked, you know, assassinated and blocked and all the rest of it. Enemy melee defense +5, explosive missile damage up 20%, and it already does a lot. And mastery of the elemental winds for the embedded Hagridge heroes, which will put up all our magic power, which is very fun. And yes, I know, we did that. You just told us. Cult of Pleasure wiped out. Ironically, it was my pleasure to wipe them out. Let's get... Ooh, it's got to be a Bozolka's Wrath. Malediction upon malediction. The curse weighs heavily on those who dare trespass. So that puts our effect duration plus 100% for spells that debuff the enemy, and it also puts down the winds of magic cost by 4, and it gives us the spell Spirit Bear, which is very, very cool. So let's see, the Withering. How much does this cost normally? Oh, okay, so it costs 2. It's going to cost us 2 to do the Withering. And... I mean, that's going to be... Okay, 6 to Overcast, but it also says it puts down the cost of the Withering normally, which means I think the Withering will cost 1 Wind of Magic, which is incredible. That costs 2. Okay, that's so fun. Just immediately, that is insane. Because -4 is not like half price. You know, it's basically the entire cost. It's amazing. So, Talika Koshka can get the bound spell Assault of Stone, which is pretty cool. I enjoy that. Let's get that. That's a really big, like, AoE damaging spell. So that is really handy. I was looking for one of those yesterday, wasn't I? Right, the ancient city of Quintex, we'll repair it, and we do have some unique buildings here. The Catacombs of Quintex gives us big growth bonus as well as income, and income from buildings in the local province. That's rather nice. We can also get obsidian here. So there's some pretty good stuff. Some pretty good stuff. Look at how you can't get any of the basic military buildings. Just crazy. No, we're all about the weird monsters. It's such a strange campaign. I absolutely adore they've blent properly into the theme of her campaign. I think that's really nice. It's a huge boon, I think. Also interesting that there's timber in 2 places in the same province. It's odd they sort of double up there. I mean, it's a very heavily forested area, but you'd think they'd give us something else. We can almost afford that, which is nice. That will... Yeah, extra campaign moon range for all armies is great. An extra 15% speed for our Akshina ambushes is very cool. This needs to change. Hero capacity +1 for Patriarchs. I literally don't think we can recruit Patriarchs. Yeah, like we don't have the ability to do it, so that means nothing. Although I guess you could confederate and get them, but yeah, I don't know. We'll just ignore that. So the Hallowed Wood buildings, presumably. Do they do anything unique? Because remember, we do get extra winds of magic for every income building we have. So presumably these count. Presumably. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. So the next thing to do, I'm not sure. I guess we just take Grey Rock Point so we have the full area taken. Then we're going to fight Skaven for a while. Yeah, I guess so. Plain of Dogs. I thought I said Plain of Doggo. But no, just dogs, not doggo.
Magic is not
yeah, so I think we're going to head there next turn. Though, it would be nice to get a bunch of Akshina ambushes in the army. So getting a bunch of recruitment over here before attacking would be pretty good. I could even go via the sea, actually. I'll go to Moonshard and I'll sail across. I can get that treasure on the way. Because these guys don't seem to hate me much. Although, actually... Okay, no, they do seem to hate me now.
I have communed. I have foreseen. The land speaks to me.
Hello there. So win the following battle with Mother Ostankya's army. This gets the Crown of Claws. The enemy elves have bears. How do you have bears on your team? That doesn't seem fair. They're not fair bears. Mother Ostankya's eyes glaze over as she's suddenly overcome by a torrent of whispers from the spirits of the land. In hallucination, she scries a cave somewhere in the distant mountains where deep within sits a cavern of rare ice crystals. A place thrumming with ancient magic of the land, concentrated in dozens of glimmering stalagmites and stalactites. A single shard of one of these formations could be a powerful centerpiece for Ostankya's crown, augmenting her influence over the spirits who facilitate her frightening spells. Yet as she drifts out of her vision, she also makes out a cacophony of monstrous roars, shrieks and howls. Something feral awaits. Well, that's fun. I have a feeling. It's just a guess, because I've kept this blind. Right, I've kept away from it. I haven't wanted to spoil this. But my guess is that in this ice cave is going to be the, what's it called, the ice worm thing. You know, the Norscan, like, Regiment of Renown one. The big ice chaos dragony boy. You know, the big frost drake. Whatever they're called. I think it'd be that one. Anyway, just a guess. Might be talking absolute crap. But that's what I would put in it. That's what I would put in it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. So what is this? Big spell resistance, big missile resistance. The Crown of Claws gives missile resistance in an area, which is very useful. And that's just a passive, so as long as she's nearby. Missile resistance is something that her army sorely needs, because they're all quite vulnerable to missile fire. They're all fairly flimsy, they're all very, like, kind of glass cannons, really. Or just a big monster that sort of thrives on standing in combat for a while, and getting shot at isn't really good for it. But yeah, that's really cool. I really like that. I like that a lot. Looking forward to getting it. So I'll get that in a minute. Skeggy has been destroyed. And Quoth the Raven. How dare you put corruption up? I didn't say you could do that. Chen. A single word shedding sanity wherever it is spoken. They say a large black bird was the first to utter it. And now all who hear it soon say nothing else, laughing hysterically as they bark into the ears of those around them. Chen, 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 chen. Chen, 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 chen. Chen.
Spirits, I see.
Where? She's seeing things. Because she's mad and old. Improvements to your faction's knowledge and practices are key to gaining dominance over your rivals. Technological research can unlock access to new buildings, etc. We get a Blizzard Brooch, which gives Stalking Unstoppable. That would be very fun if that was a banner that you could equip on someone, because I would love to make this guy invisible. That would be very fun. But having that on Mother Ostankya would be very cool as well. I'd enjoy that. Although she'd need snipe as well, wouldn't she? Really. When you think about it. So this place is very unhappy. And most of it is provincial instability. So this place is definitely going to rebel in a minute. So maybe I should stay here for a while. Yeah, so Nash Corruption is actually only putting it down by 2. So it's basically all provincial instability. Huh. Oh, and some from raiding because of this jerk. Alright, let's go fight him. I think we need to go fight him. We might get there, might not, I'm not sure. And yeah, we don't have space to get recruitment buildings here, so I guess I'll just have to wait. It's a shame. Alright, let's end the turn. Ambusher discovered. Cheeky sod. Man-Blight tribe been destroyed. That wasn't that one, was it? Don't think so. Okay, I think we need to just run straight at them at this point, because I think they're... secure. Well, they think they're secure. That's reason enough to attack them.
Say HAG.
Yeah, come here, you. Come back.
Mother Ostankya will get you, they say.
Here we go. We can just auto-resolve that. A lot of shades, which is interesting to see. Clearly they've just got the one recruitment building and its shades. Although... we're not the relenting sort. The Watchmen in the Night, armoured Kossars. The existence of the Tsardina's secret police is no secret. Ironically. For the Watchman's ranks are not just the spies who root out opposition to her rule, but also the toughest in her retinue. So this guy is a fun one, because these armoured Kossars don't have a ranged attack. They just sort of run in with frostbite and swords and just ice sword everyone to death, which is very cool. I like that a lot. Good, you know, good japes. Coven's Will. I mean, it's going to help with our Spirit Essence cost for our Hexes, which is pretty good. And Winds of Magic Power Reserve go way up, which is nice. That's more Winds of Magic. Guileless, or Gullius, or something, however you pronounce that, is going to be quicker. Melee attack for character's army when in own territory. And extra ambush success chance. And extra charge bonus when in own territory. That's all quite good, but we're very much on the offensive right now. Forest Purity is quite good. Just broadly, but I'm not sure how useful it's going to be. Sort of, you know, all the time. You know, it's very conditional, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, let's go with the Spirit Essence one.
More than just mere bob.
Because we are about to evoke that. No, we're not, because it's all fine now. Wow, that was quick. That place isn't, though. Let's ruin their day again. I keep doing that just because I know that we have to spend some of that to get a quest, so I am being quite flippant with it. One with nature. I like growth in local province bonus from a character. That is nice. Magical reserves sound good as well. Hag's Curse Mark is quite fun, by the way. So this is a ability that hags have. So normally I just don't care to use agents as agents. I prefer to just have them in the army and get on with it. But this actually creates tiredness. It makes your enemies winded for like 3 turns, which is really cool. So it basically debuffs the entire enemy army. Quite significantly, to be honest. Like it lowers melee attack and melee defense, and armor, weirdly. As well as their speed. Like it's a big debuff, fatigue. And so them starting on winded is kind of crazy. Like really powerful. So the whole faction is just great at sort of debuffing the enemy. It's very fun. You know, I'd be way more into like agent actions if it was a proximity thing. Just if the army was like near an enemy, you could just sort of like, you know, click on the action you wanted to do and then apply it to the enemy nearby. If that was the case, I think it would be great. I would use actions all the time, and I think everyone should, you know, I think that should be encouraged. But when you've got the unit on its own, and then you would, like, hit someone with an ability, and then you have to attack them, then you don't have that person in your army, so they don't get experience from that, and then you miss out on them being in the army, which is always going to be cool. I hate it. I find the system of agents is something I really hope that they change one day, because it's just... It feels like you can't get the best of both worlds there. You either have to have them in your army or an agent, and like flitting between the two means you're always sort of missing out. Or just choosing one, you're always missing out, you know? And so I find it a bit annoying. But it would be nice just to have a bunch of agents, and then they could, like, because you're operating in that area, they could go off and do things, but still be connected to the army. So you don't have to worry about, like, putting them back in, or leaving them somewhere, or whatever the hell you're doing. So I think that'd be nice. I think it'd be fun. There's still a risk that if you did the did an agent action, they would die, so you'd still have to be kind of on the ball there to make sure that you're not putting them in too risky a predicament. So there's still, you know, it wouldn't just be easy mode, I guess. But I don't know, I think it'd be more engaging. I would love to auto-resolve this. I'm not sure I want to lose those people again. I just can't be bothered to fight another battle over kind of nothing. I'll let him die, it's fine. Great Bear Pelt gives perfect vigor. I like that. Perfect vigor is actually really good for hybrid units, because shooting tires people out more than like marching or melee. And so if you've got like a chariot with a gun, she's just going to tire herself out, you know, blasting people. And when she's tired, she's going to get attacked and it's going to hurt a lot. So giving her that bear pelt might be a good shout. So let's have a look. I am going to... I'm just going to occupy. I don't want to knock it down above a tier. Yeah, so tier 2. If we sacked it, it would be tier 1. But yeah, that's really nice. I like that we got that. So there goes that faction. Now let's get... We get extra control, honestly. Although it seems to have stabilised. And I mean, grab that treasure, get to Moonshard, then fill up this army with actually our ambushes. And extra ambush success chance sounds great.
Is always appreciated.
For Talika Koshka, let's get you Transformation of Khadon. Or Kaden, or whatever. However you want to say it. I'm not your dad. You can say it how you love. Okay, let's just get that defended a bit. Just a bit. What is in these garrisons? The same as normal. Yeah, it's just armoured Cossars. And a snow leopard. Is that normal? I don't mind, it's fun. I was wondering if it'd be themed around Mother Ostankya. That'd be pretty cool. But it doesn't seem to be. Alright, let's start getting some income buildings. I would like to get another army going at some point. I feel like we're making pretty good money. I mean, we have a ton of money to make. Ooh, Grey Rock Point. Going for those buildings might not be the way to do it. I might need to just go for the Trade Quorum instead. Because I can't really get both, because I definitely want walls on that, and the port is filling up a slot. It's the same with Sildra Tor as well, but a Trade Quorum when we got orchards, you know, kind of makes sense. Okay, let's have a look. Anyone else want to trade or anything? It would seem not. Would seem not. Okay. So Mazda Mundi, how does he feel about us? Hang on. Battle support for Sildra Tor. Oh my god, because Sildra Tor instigated that fight. They don't like that we fought alongside Sildra Tor. Even though it was against a bunch more Dark Elves. So that's silly. And they also like that we attacked Sildra Tor. I mean, we wiped them out, clearly. Clearly us, you know, working beside them wasn't exactly us teaming up with the baddies, you know. Anyway, moving on. Okay. Let's jump into the sea.
The land calls to me there.
But the land doesn't call to you at all, silly. That was the ocean. Your followers have come upon 2 shipwrecks. Battle at sea pleases not just the gods of war, but the gods of the sea as well. Salvage from such a vicious battle is possible, but the sea gods demand their tribute, so only a quarter of the cargo should be taken. Let's go with Fell Cargo. Your exploration of the high seas has borne fruit. A bounty of maps to uncharted realms, revealing more of the world. Puts up magic item drop charts, a campaign line of sight. And we also got the Sword of Bloodshed, which gives us extra melee attack and weapon strength. Which I guess is alright. It's fine, I guess. It'll do.
Just an old wound.
And, oh, please, we can't quite read. Oh, that's so frustrating. I mean, yes, I can go into March stance to get there. Well, full speed, because we're at sea. But then I can't recruit, so... Oh, well, I can recruit Regiments of Renown, so I guess I can get the Watchman of the Night. I think we'll put that in a different army, though. Because having the Zardina's bodyguard in the Hag Witch's army feels a bit unusual. But I'm sure we'll recruit someone else at some point. Yeah, we can recruit Boyard. So we can do that. And hang on. We don't have Atamans, I just realised. We don't have the Ataman system. But we do still have the Ice Court, which, again, might seem a bit strange, you know, but the Ice Court, that's, you know, like an official magic thing. Why not more witches? Well, the Hag Witch. The Hag Witch. Mother Ostankya possibly was an Ice Witch at some point, and then went, you know what, I'm out of here. And just went into the forest and just started being mental and scary and used to scare children. So, you know, there's still some connection there. I like to think that recruiting from the Ice Court is actually just luring other witches to follow suit rather than, you know, rather than anything else. And then eventually they'll grow old and turn into hags, probably. Why the hell not?
Get away, fiend. You are no friend to us.
You're going to declare war on us, aren't you? Oh, no. He wants us to give him money, or else he'll declare war. I love that they do this now, by the way. This is really nice. I love that you actually have some agency whether or not people attack you. I know it's having to sort of kowtow to their bribes, but honestly, like, I think I might do that for the sake of attacking the Skaven. Hopefully they'll declare war on somebody else instead. Or they'll just demand a bribe again in 10 turns, but it's fine, we're rolling in money. And I want to kill Skaven. The Savage Blow. Many conflicts are won or lost on the strength of the first vicious charge. Men are sent flying from the battlefield, often in pieces, even before the savagery of melee begins. A well-timed charge shatters enemy morale as well as bodies. Blood and sweat may coat the victors, but victory is always painted in colours such as these. Those at the head of the charge seek ever greater thrills, ever more bloodshed. As the battles become bigger, the body count grows higher, and the trickles of blood become ever-flowing rivers of red.
Who calls?
Oh, and that gives us 20 extra charge bonus for all armies of all factions.
Warding Kislev from
Okay, let's grab one of those. Actually, do I want to grab one of those? Yes, because I want to get things in the woods recruited, although I would also love to get a bunch of feral bears and snow leopards. We get feral bears and feral ice bears. What's the difference between those? Is there a significant one? And presumably these have they got that chilling aura, which is pretty cool. So I think we're just paying for the chilling aura, for the most part. Slightly more weapon damage. Same speed. Oh, actually more melee attack on them as well. Yeah, okay, it's just a fairly straight upgrade. It makes sense, they gain power from the ice.
the motherland.
Given that they're a Kislev unit, not just because, like, you know, polar bears are inherently more powerful than other things. Okay. Let's get rid of you as well. They want more of them.
That is the question.
Now let's see, do I get rid of the rest?
Troops win battles.
And then queue up some more.
But magic wins wars.
So yeah, it's going to take one more turn anyway, so there's no point queuing up anything in global. But using the remaining slots, I would quite like to get maybe probably a couple more bats and a couple of actually ambushes. The bats are just really fun. They got good utility. I know I just let them die all of the time, but they die while being useful to me, you know? So yeah, they're relatively disposable, but, you know, broadly fine. Actually, I'm going to go Sildred Tor. I want to level up that so I can get more, you know, extra bits done. In Petrified Forest, I actually kind of like that I've got the these buildings here, because I'd love to get like a hallowed wood in the forest. Feels more appropriate. Cool. Okay, things are looking good. We will want to go north as well. In fact, I might get a second army. This guy hits like a truck. Strongholder. Extra melee defense when in own territory. That's not terrible, actually. I kind of like that. Let's get Sorka Tarlichev. Interesting, he's named after Tal. That fits really well. So Tal is the... Oh, wait, no. It's because I was playing the Changeling. I was talking about Kurnos earlier. And I was like, he's the god of the wild. I was like, but hang on, wait. That's Kurnos. No, it's the... This is the Empire's one. And also Kislev have some... They kind of borrow that pantheon to an extent. There's some other ones that they have or have renamed, but yeah, Tal is sort of the god of the wilds. So let's get you there, and Tal's
only the most skilled may serve.
Goddess wife is Raya, who's the god of like the hearth, just like what's the elven one? It's very similar. Very similar name. Oh well, never mind. Whatever. I've got a bad head for names. Let's get nothing, because we're recruiting for Mother Ostankya right now. Maybe I should load this up with global recruitment. Just so we can get him going, you know? It's not a terrible idea. And there'll be a bit of a delay where we're not paying for the 217 upkeep. Do you get these cheaper? Nope, not really. Interesting. Moving on. Okay, good stuff. Technology research, extra campaign movement range for all armies, very nice. And our actually the ambushers get 15% extra speed. Those who lose their way while traversing troll country tend to end up dead. We are very lost. We are incredibly lost. Some men of Kislev have spent their lives learning all the safe routes through the region.
Spirits, I see.
Okay.
The people are ill-treated.
Let's build more things. Ooh, do you want to go in Obsidian Quarry? Or... I mean, I hate to do this, but I think we do need to actually defend that area, because I think the Skaven will be able to launch an attack through here. Possibly. Honestly, hard to say. This doesn't really look like a road anywhere. I don't know if they can sail down here. Probably not. Yeah, maybe we're fine, actually. Maybe I don't need to defend it. I still want to be precious about it, though. It's fine. We'll just delay getting other stuff. It's not a problem. Oh, I was going to get bats. So now we're here, and I can just get a pile of Akshina ambushes. I wonder if I want to. Also... okay, yeah, we need to upgrade that first. It'll be ages before we get things in the woods. So that's fine. We'll just get more ambushes, and then we'll swap maybe the hatchlings, and probably, honestly, all of the giant spiders I'll probably swap out for things in the woods at some point. Just have nothing but Akshina and things in the woods, and incarnate elemental of beasts. It's fine. It'll be good. And we can finally get double-double, which gives us a secondary trinket slot. However, you know, I should just be continuously buying this stuff. Like when I can, get a bunch of them stocked up. But we still only have the 2 ingredients, which is insane. We haven't fought anything except Dark Elves yet, which is very disappointing. Although maybe we could have fought some Lizardmen. But I didn't really want to fight the Lizardmen. I want to fight the Skaven. I made up my mind. Now let's go fight Skaven. Dracula Coven have been destroyed. Oh no! Hang on, what's this? I'll have to find out soon. So Witch's Hut secondary trinket slots, where the theory of magic is practiced indeed. Double-double is that... Hang on, I've got to check. Is this called... It is called Toil and Trouble. I was going to say, is the next thing going to be called Toil and Trouble? And it was, and I'm not disappointed. Be at war with the Heralds of Ariel. I can do that. Yeah, you're doing nature worship wrong. So...
Grant you one last audience.
Also, that's unsettling. So there we go. We nailed it. We are great at missions. So, they're right here. This is dangerous. This is very dangerous. Okay, let's get you some more troops. I think what I might do... I might get some bats so I can wrap them up. Although, just blasting them with loads of archer fire is probably better, right? That is going to cost me too much money. God, they are not cheap. However, I can get a bunch of Kossars. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to run around with 2 armies, you know. Does not look like it. Alright, let's go not fight Skaven. What do I want to? I mean, if I head up here, I can deal with this stuff nice and quickly. And then I can send him south. But the Skaven will probably attack the likes of Iron Spike quite soon. Okay, that was a mistake. Shouldn't have bothered with the farmstead. Because you really want to have the farmstead and the hollowed wood. But I also want to get this iron mining pit in Iron Spike. So, you know, and I want to protect it. There's a lot of stuff that I want. Let's just get that for now. I can rearrange this stuff later. The growth is useful, though. Alright, Mother Ostankya. You're going to head north. And we're going to send Sorka south to defend Iron Spike. And maybe attack some Skaven. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright, let's have a look. What else do we want? I mean, there is other stuff back here. Improving lookouts gives us the extra local recruitment capacity, which I think helps a lot. Heck of a lot. And getting some ice switches would be fun. Trade tariffs, extra income. That would give us extra income. Oh, that's great, though. Extra casualty replenishment rate and growth. It's just a bit of a no-brainer, isn't it? Although this, Icecade collars, that will also buff the weapon strength of our things in the woods. So that's something we need to look out for. That one always feels a bit like meh, because I never have a bunch of snow leopards, you know. I have the odd one that I'll summon if I'm playing as Zardin and Katarin or something, but other than that, I don't really bother. They're just not the most useful unit. They're, like, another unit of infantry tends to have more utility to me than an ice leopard. Which is a shame. Ice leopards are really cool. They're very fast, but they're really good at just, like, chasing off enemy heroes and lords, rather than going toe-to-toe with them. So they're like a good support, but then you're probably better just having some, like, Kossars or something that you're, you know, that you can sort of hide your own troops in. So, I don't know. Have a weird niche. Oop. Bit of a stutter there. It's okay. Superior Frost Maidens. I mean, it doesn't give them higher level or anything. Just said recruit a Frost Maiden and they'll have better hero action chance. That's something I can be bothered to do? Maybe. Maybe. In time. There's Tree Singer Iskura, who I can reach. I can reach, because I can have them attack, and then she can run up in March stance, which I think is actually worthwhile, if it means I can single out this unit early. So this is a Twilighter up there, which is fine. Probably. I hope. We'll see, won't we? We'll see if this was a mistake very soon. Although, actually, I mean, he'll be dead if I don't back him up, so yeah, we are going to attack.
What say you, sister?
I don't think Eternal Guard, without shielding, will be able to do a damn thing against our army. It's going to get shot to bits. Okay. Let's do it. So, yeah, decisive victory is going to be low casualties. I can also curse people. Do I need to fight this? Probably not. Probably not. But I feel I should anyway, because it's our first time fighting Wood Elves. So, let's go and... Actually, I'm not. I'm not. I'll tell you for why. It's because there's only 5 minutes left on the clock. And if I auto-resolve this one, then we'll get attacked by the Sisters of Twilight, hopefully next turn, and then that can be the thing that we can look forward to next episode. So that's probably how we're going to do this. Boop. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, let's just occupy it. And we just killed a bunch of characters and Seed of Rebirth. Oh, hell yeah. I love that. Mother Ostankya is just going to have regen now. Eating a seed from this small troll skin leather pouch will imbue the consumer with regenerative abilities. I kind of love that the seed is imbued with the power from the troll skin. It's very fun. So although illegal, most folks don't think much of cutting a few corners in the name of good business. Yeah, Mother Ostankya is all about business. That's... Yep. the Mordheim Beowulfs, which is very fun. I love the reference to Mordheim, seeing as how that's where the things in the woods sort of originated, was in the Mordheim game. What do I do here? Do I get rid of the Boydanov's Brawlers? I think not. I think what I want to do is pass them over to this guy. I think that's what I want to do. So what I might do, actually, get the things in the woods for him. At the what? Nope, I don't have any money. I can't do anything. I really can't afford to recruit more things. Yeah, that would put me down to earning 20 whatevers a turn, you know, whatever you want to call that. Gold, favour, biscuits, I don't know. Probably worth as originals, this Mother Ostankya. But anyway, they say a single bite is enough to put this feral beast spray beyond the help of healing. And we got a new trinket, because we've defeated some elves. You've discovered a new trinket. Combine it and such. So let's have a look. What did we get? Oh, it's not the yellow one. But we can put that in another slot. So that's interesting. So we can go with that, put that in the extra slot. Oh. I guess it has to be a different colour, I suppose. Oh, wait, no, it's already in there. Okay, put you there? No, it does have to be another colour. Shame. Shame. So, the cold one's Fang. What decides whether it's a curse or a blessing? I guess there just isn't a blessing with that combination, huh? Yeah, no blue and yellow. Alright. Because, yeah, each ingredient, but then, you know, some of them used in blessings, some are used in... Well, they're used in both blessings and curses. But yeah, it's the combination that matters. So that's a shame that we can't add anything else to it. That's genuinely disappointing. What is this one? Bretonia, so we're probably not going to get the branch of Arden. So where is Skaven? That's Beastman, Lizardman, Chaos or Chaos Dwarfs, Greenskins, Empire, Skaven. Okay, Skaven is stone apparently. It's warp stone. That makes sense. So cool, extra armor piercing damage. Or lowers armor piercing damage. Sort of. It swaps out base weapon damage for armor piercing. That's really quite unusual, but cool. Okay. We're going to create an incantation anyway. It's a shame. Shame. I was really hoping we could use the other ingredient. But no, it has to be a different flavour. Different flavour. Folklore. Attacks cause Curse of Here effect. Incredible. Oh, yeah, we haven't been using this. We haven't been using this ability yet. Silly me. Yeah, I should have been using that. Stupid. But yeah, my bad. We'll use it next battle. I reckon it'll be quite good for blasting that dragon with. And let's go with the growth in the local region. I like the sound of that. Okay, good. So you guys sit tight.
My decision is law.
You have leveled up a bunch. Heroic Resilience is quite nice for the extra melee defense. I do like that when he gets injured. It really gives him a lot of sustain. But it might just be worth buffing our ranged units. The extra melee defense and reload time reduction is kind of a big deal. Also, okay, a bunch of money and growth sounds great. And it comes from farms faction-wide. I like that too. Okay, well that... well that's the turn, certainly.
Send a woman to do.
See, do I...
Baron of the Motherland. Take me there.
Do I stick her in? I think I do. I want better replenishment, and if she decides to attack the settlement, then she'll be there in the front line. She'll be tired, which is a shame. It is a pity, but it is what it is. Now let's see if the Sisters of Twilight decide to attack. I kind of hope they do, but I could always set up an ambush with Mother Ostankya afterwards, and that could be very powerful. Okay, they didn't want to attack. Perfect. That is a great army to ambush. It's a very good one to ambush. I also want to send this guy back home.
Not possible.
This is a thin joke.
It wasn't a joke. Okay, so maintain control of 3 provinces. Not a problem. And now let's send this guy back. We are starting to earn a little bit more money again.
Oh, it's like that.
Okay, you can't reach
I shan't.
there at all. 70% chance to ambush isn't terrible. There's not a lot of, you know, characters here. It's just the sisters and that spell singer. So they might not see us on the way to Hagel. We might be okay there. We might be okay. More iron mine, please. Thank you. Oh, more orchards. Nice. And I'd love to protect this place, but I can't. So we just have to hope this game and don't show any interest in me yet. They probably like that I'm attacking the wood elves here, though it is hard to know their intentions, isn't it? Let's go and get another one of these, shall we? Okay, yep, I get it. Cool. Alright, moving on.
Listen to your hearts. I live for I should tear you apart. Be grateful
Very
for
chatty.
my restraint.
Very chatty, these old women. Which makes me wonder if it was just the fact that I had, like, you know, I did a hex, end of the turn, and clicked on a bunch of stuff, so I just had a bunch of dialogue queued up, or if that's just Creative Assembly making sure they never stop talking because they're just nattering like a bunch of old ladies, which is very funny to me. I think that'd be very sweet. But anyway, non-aggression pact for Mazdamundi. I mean, maybe. I think yes. I would like to. Oh, we just took sulphurettes. That's part of what I wanted. I think, possibly. It actually might not be. I'm gonna assume it is and say no. I know I could have made a friend, but why make a friend when you can make an enemy? It's a terrible ethos. No one ever listened to me. Okay, that's interesting. So they got all the way over here before foiling the ambush. But it means that there's
What say you, sister?
that they're just sort of sat. Like, why are they just sat there? That seems weird to me. But sure. So I guess I'll just say to attack. They're gonna run away because you know it's what they like. And then I'll try and attack him again. Fine. Hello. Cool. So we got a bunch of hexes I can throw at them. Various whiffs of madness. Are these not the same? Leadership -8, charge bonus -25. That's speed -15. So yeah, it actually has changed. The whiff of madness, although it's still the whiff of madness, the whiff of madness is just the passive ability. It's just this effect that we get for the hex. The other two things are completely dependent on the ingredients. So that's cool. I like that. So do you want to go leadership? I think speed. I think we want to slow her down. I think that's what we want to do. So yeah, we'll do that. We're going to slow her down. Well, them down, and we can shoot the snot out of them. Should work out really well. So I'm looking forward to this. I haven't actually fought the Sister Twilight in a long time. So it'll be fun to see them. They're not on the dragon though, which is sad. They're only on the eagle, but that's okay. So guys, if you've enjoyed this, then comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one for some elf killing. Enjoy.
From the smoke, she will rise to claim her price in blood.